Yo, what is up? Sly Absol here. No, for real, I gotta just talk to y'all just to understand what's going on with the future of bot banters and what I'm going to do for content and stuff. So, right now at the moment, we have quit bot banters a couple of months ago, and we are now all focusing on our own content. I'll try to leave all the links in the description. The reason that I quit specifically, and I feel like we all like, if one of us were kind of like not feeling it, technically all of us should not either. Reason I didn't want to continue on bot banters was because I feel like there was a lot of effort going into it. It was becoming a little stressful, but nothing crazy. It's just that I also kind of hated a few things like trying to figure out ways to improve the podcast always in my head. I have a whole ass shirt of bot banters. You will see me wearing it even in the episode. I love bot banters a lot. It was so fun always filming it, but there's always something like to adapt, and I felt like that was just difficult to do. And I'm a person that can also feel like I'm putting more pressure in my own head. So that was one of the issues. I do think that Bob Banters was a beautiful thing overall, right? I got to focus on my own content. So if you guys check out my YouTube shorts on Sly Absol or TikTok, you'll see that I've been posting a lot more than usual. So you'll see that I'm gonna try to stream a lot more too. So if anything, Bot Banters helped me on that. BatPixi has his own content that he is making right now. I want you guys to check that out in the descriptions. So yeah, that's where the situation is going on right now. Um, but yeah, this is probably the last episode. We'll see if we'll upload the other two episodes. I don't think so because those videos have not been edited. I think. I'll double check on that, but I think if this is the last one I'm uploading, this is the last one. It is what it is. But yeah, just want to let you guys know a little disclaimer. But yeah, if you guys want, just check the links below. I said it thousands of times. Sorry about that. I'll see ya. Take care, okay? Have yourself a damn good one. Have you ever heard of Omegle? It's where you can interlink with a stranger from far away from you or maybe right beside you. But there's something like that for Discord. People can choose to hide their faces and put profile pictures whatever they like. You might also find people that can get away with anything, pretty much, while concealing their identity. In this week's topic, we're going to talk about Discord servers. I am with an individual who has a lot of expertise in those public Discord servers. Stay tuned. Welcome to another episode of Bot Banters. We're the bots and we're about to banter. I have a special guest with me named Teen Sky. What's up, Teen Sky?
What's up, bot benters? The name's Teen Sky. Motherfucking Sky.
Whoa.
What's up, y'all?
30 seconds, bro. We're not getting any ads now. What's up though? How you been? How you been, Teen Sky?
Well, like usual, been chilling. Mostly bored most of the time.
Nice. I'm
About
glad.
you, Absu?
Uh, I'm also pretty chill. I've been trying to get a few things done, like around the house and also for bot banters. Want to get back to streaming again. Took like a week little break, but yeah, I'm doing all right. So let's get into it if you don't
So,
mind.
so basically, the only interesting thing I heard about that is that you're coming back to streaming.
Yes. I mean,
You know, I mean,
I'm gonna be
like,
doing
do you know how
TikTok.
many years I've been waiting? TikTok.
Bro, do you just like
Hmm.
wait? Do you just like sit in like the corner of your room looking at your white wall and just like wait for like Absol stream? Is that your mindset on all this?
Well, more of a blue wall and waiting for, yeah, pretty much
No way,
outdoors
bro. You
most of
got to
the
do
time.
other things in your life. If
Well,
I
I do game.
You do game. Yeah, okay, good, good. Um I think I want to talk about like first thing is how we both met because I think it's always an interesting story. You can pitch in and pitch out whatever you want to say if I miss any details. But like to give an idea of it, there's a thing called Discord public servers. which is also kind of like Omegle back then, where you can join random people in a call. But in Discord's public servers, there's multiple people you can join. So I was in a call of four people.
I just want a story out too for saying this. I'm just gonna say
Go
this
ahead.
for some of you that knows Omegle. May Omegle rest in peace, because recently Omegle shut down.
Really? I did not know that. How about Chat Roulette?
Yeah,
That was like basically Omegle. There was like another website. I gotta check that out. Probably also shut down.
yeah, I do not know that about that one. I only knew Omegle because how like YouTube and stuff
Yeah.
was
Oh,
making it popular.
it was a content use, dude. Do you know VR chat, Sky?
Yeah, I do know it. I
That
think I have an
I
account, but I never did use it.
I have an account too. I never used it also, but I think like that took over Omegle. Like meeting with random people and talking and like I think people would rather hide their identity, not show their real face anymore. Back then people didn't
Yeah,
care. I think today's people like they like look at Discord. Like the Discord public servers are still being used to this day. So I think that's the reason. But I think Discord servers are being used less and now VR chat's being a lot bigger. But back to
yeah.
the topic on the Discord, one thing that was like interesting is that I actually met Teen Sky there, and there was another person, this female. She was like roasting people, right? And Teen Sky, I don't know why he wanted to act like a knight or like a badass anime character, so he had like a weird
I
persona.
was bored.
You're
I
bored,
was fucking bored. I was bored out of my mind. Literally bored.
bro. Hey, I'm telling them how it is, bro. Okay, my perspective. You sound like a cringe anime character. So she was ripping him a new one. She was like, "You're such a loser. You're all of this." Like she was hard roasting Teen Sky, and Teen Sky's response was like, "I don't care. I am still a knight," or some shit like that. And that blew my mind that this person got roasted so hard. This was like an unbelievable roast, like very personal, talking about like how he sounds, how he looks. She was like very ruthless, but he just didn't give a fuck and just kept doing it. And that made me so interested. Like, damn, everyone else like fights back or like gets angry. This guy doesn't care. He just like, yup. So what? Back to me being cringe again. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Who?
Cause cause at that time being cringe was somehow good to annoy people.
Yeah, I
Like
didn't
the
know
more
her.
cringier you like the more cringier you were, the more annoying you were.
No,
If you
that's true.
understand.
I wish I recorded
Like
that.
basically, yeah. Basically I was acting like basically like an actor. Like
Yeah.
don't give any shit about the person. Keep playing the part. Do not change anything. And it worked perfectly.
Yeah, there would be people also coming in and roasting Teen Sky, and he just like he still had like a strong heart about it. And me personally, I just like roast them back or I like mute them because I just like they're just trolls, right? At the end of the day, there's too many
Yeah.
trolls in that server. And we also
And yeah,
recorded.
and let's just
Go
put
ahead.
this out. Let's just put this out before we go any further.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Absol was here. Absol was here. Like literally Absol was here in the Discord with me. We were talking. But yet they targeted only me for some reason.
Oh, because I was quiet. I was just not talking. I go
You
there just to
wasn't
hear
quiet.
conversations more than like engage. So I usually kind of stay muted until like I'm like, okay, this is a cool person to talk to. And you were that like
Dang.
person for me to talk to at the like after when she left, the person who roasted you, I was like, bro, let me just like be chill and like talk to you for a bit because everyone else left the call. That
Dang.
was the reason.
So basically you were the awkward guy waiting for things to say.
Kind of. I would be in the shadows just waiting for my opportunity, you could say.
The raccoon that you are.
True, true. Go in when the time is right. But I have actually recorded multiple videos of Sky. I think two or three videos on my own Sly Absol channel on YouTube of Teen Sky. And these videos are different from what we talked about. You know how like we're talking about Teen Sky not caring and being an anime character? Yeah, this one's a little different. This one is his Riz arc, I'm gonna call it. Because he goes on to like flirt, and I don't get this guy, bro. Teen Sky, I'm gonna call you out here. How can you be so confident in rizzing people in like Discord, but not in like real life? Explain that.
Well, what to say? I literally have no words.
No,
Let's just
man.
say on Discord. Let's just say on Discord, there's something called nobody knows you
Yeah,
and
yeah,
nobody cares about you, so you can get away with pretty much anything. So where
yeah.
there's a goal, you got to shoot for it.
Do you like the idea of like dating someone online,
Well, depends.
like e-dating?
E-dating.
Would you be open
Hmm.
to e-date someone on Discord across the world?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're already on
Like I
the
said,
right
pretty much
boat.
depends.
You already have the right mindset then. You know, keep doing what you're doing. Your Riz arc can take some work, I would say, but it's very entertaining.
Wow. Simply wow.
But no, ever
Like I
since we met,
haven't seen you try.
of course, cuz I have a girlfriend. I'm in a happy loving relationship and I don't need to flirt with anyone. The only person that flirts with me is like Fazinko. If you guys don't know, there's a guy,
Man,
he's like my mod, but also a very close friend of mine in real life. And he would like say very sussy stuff to me. Other than that, I know you're watching by the way, Fazinko. Appreciate you for watching, but still, like he said some sussy stuff.
Zinko shout out.
Fazinko shout out is real. Uh, no, but ever since those like Discord moments, we've been in call more and more. I'm like, you know what? I'll reveal my Twitch to you, and ever since then, you've been kind of in my Twitch channel, like always as a viewer or on stream all the time. I got to learn about Teen Sky's like music career, all his different hobbies. Like I really want to talk about those things too. All your hobbies. Uh, what would I want to start with at least music because I think that's like the more prominent one. When did you start making music and how'd you get into it?
Let me remember. Cause I pretty much like almost like everybody, well, not everybody I know,
Mm-hmm.
most people I know started like listening to music because of older r- sister, brother, sibling, or whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
or a cousin. Well, I have a sister that used to listen to songs, and I just basically pretty much was pissed off most of the time, and for some reason I like started listening to music like out of nowhere.
Okay.
Like I was pretty much like I hate this, like it's too annoying, and then all of a sudden I just enjoy it.
And then you
I think
you
that's just basically a phase.
you enjoyed listening to music and then you just started making it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I started having you know when you like get hums, like
Yeah.
you start humming, and
Yeah.
you think like a beat should be better, but yet it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I think that's how
Uh
most producers see things.
fair,
Well,
fair.
I'm not a producer. I'm basically like a hobby type of guy. Like it's a hobby.
Not yet though. He'll be a producer in the future,
Let's
right?
just hope. Let's
that's
just hope.
that's the goal.
Yeah. Well, I
But
have so much goals. Though.
yeah, explain me your goals. What are your other hobbies slash goals you have?
Well, I do love. Well, I do love art,
Mm-hmm.
mostly abstract. There's. Well, I know how to cook. I love experimenting with food, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna be a cook. And there's like, of course, music. There's gaming. Love gaming so very much. Like gaming is a really big part of my life.
You got
And
you got
pretty much
Genshin.
that's it.
You and your Genshin, bro. I can't
Don't you dare.
I
Don't you
can't
dare start
stand
with
it.
me right now. Leave Genshin alone.
So I guess I'm not a hard hater of Genshin like that bad, but like, bro, I can't see myself playing that
Nah,
game,
nah,
dude. That game looks so
nah,
like my friends had like a
nah.
huge phase of playing it, but bro, that shit like when it ended, like no one touched it ever again. Like ever again.
For any Genshin enjoyers, Genshin players, Genshin whales, I don't care, Genshineers, developers. This guy has never played
I
Genshin.
did. I played like one bit of Genshin and it was so dookie, bro. Like I don't know. It's
You played only the beta, it's not the full
no, I
game.
played the actual thing. It was with Paimon and like the intro and I got really annoyed at Paimon and I only played like what 20 or 30 minutes, but it got so boring and I don't know. I just
Who
kind of got annoyed.
doesn't hate Paimon? Like literally, who doesn't hate Paimon? Like she's like a kid that never stops yapping.
And I have to listen to that the whole entire game, bro. Yeah, count me out. All right.
Well,
I'll rather play
it's not a
Withering
kid.
Waves.
Get that shit out of here. No
Why?
offense, Withering Waves players, but I just don't like
That
the game.
that game seems better than Genshin.
I want to struggle. I don't want to dodge every single attack. I want to feel the pain of fighting. I enjoy fighting games in general.
Okay.
Like it's so fun.
How about have you tried Zenless Zone Zero or whatever it's called?
Well, it's basically a new. I know like some people are gonna roast me for this, but
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. Like ZZZ is basically Genshin, but in a modern era. And with wait, do they use an elemental system?
with
If
more
they
fan
do, so it's
service.
basically Genshin. Yeah, basically a lot of fan service.
God damn. Yeah,
Like
I saw
look
some
at
clips.
Genshin. Like look at Genshin. Genshin is simply unique.
Genshin,
Like
there
I know it's not.
it's like not that bad the fan service. Like it could be worse. Those fan
Yeah,
service is worse than
like I
Zenless.
know it's not the first, and it's not the well, it's not the best
Yeah.
gacha game, but still,
You
Genshin been
will
here for long.
you will die on the Genshin train, you're saying.
Well, unless Project Mugen changed my mind.
Project Mugen? Is that like a game? What is
Yeah,
that?
basically, Project Mugen is a open world RPG. Basically, imagine Genshin, GTA 5. Well, let's say GTA 6 because GTA 6 is coming out soon.
Yeah, never.
And what's it called? Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just imagine those three games
Oh, I think I
came
seen it.
together and
Yeah.
made a very
They
yeah,
took like
pretty
the web
much.
swing right off of Spider-Man, huh? Like the animations, like completely right.
Yeah, but they changed it. They changed it a bit. They added their own unique
Okay.
things to it, like different characters swing different
And you
ways.
like that game? Or hasn't released
Well,
it?
look, looking at the graphics and stuff, and you know me,
Yep.
graphics, gameplay, soundtrack. If all of those three are good,
Hmm.
plus a good story, plus never ending random shit happening, I'm okay. I'm good.
So,
Because who wouldn't
yeah,
like a random shit happening at any time in a game? Like the game
makes it
literally
more
shows
exciting.
you that there's like toilets with legs running around, like in the trailer.
Stuff go wild, you're saying.
Yeah, it's gonna go wild.
That's fair. Uh, I think what I was trying to get at,
My hobbies. I still remember.
yeah, yeah. Was there anything else you want to bring up of your hobbies? Music producer, You had gamer slash streamer. You wanted to be a streamer too with gaming, correct? Like you've been
Well,
streaming lately too. How is your streaming like career going on? You could say or hobby.
well, with good friends like yourself that hasn't been streaming, have been waiting for you, and Dimples that has been streaming. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Cause last time Dimples raided me, and that really made my day.
Dimple is a streamer. Yes, I need to raid you too one day.
One day,
One day. But you're
I'll
usually just
hold you
in
to
my
that.
chat. Like if you see me streaming, you would rather like be in my chat than stream. That's what I noticed. So like it's really hard.
Well, I could be in two places at once, don't you know?
True,
I
true.
can multi.
You can, but I don't know.
Yeah,
You kind of just drop everything to be in my stream, which I appreciate, but still.
yeah.
Um no, it's been like 2 or 3 years ever since that Discord moment, and now look, like we don't even go on that thing anymore. That place was kind of like
Well, we
toxic.
do really,
Very, very rarely. We'll
very.
do it like as an occasion now. Back then, it was like an everyday thing, right?
Yeah, it was basically our server.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. So like, I want to talk like about my reasoning first, if you don't mind, and then I'll like ask you why you were there like almost every day. For me, I was bored and I wanted people to talk to, right? So I joined my own like Discord group with my own friends, and I just
The
like
dead
talk.
one.
No, no, no. My current like real life friends. We all have our own server. I just stay there and
Oh,
just chill. Not my own sly absolute dead Discord server, you asshole. Thanks, man.
mm,
No, my own friend server, and I just like chill and listen to them talk, or whatever, talk with them a bit. Whenever they all go to sleep, I'm like, shit, my sleep time is like so bad, and I have no one to talk to. So I would go on those things like every day, and it was like so annoying because there's not like good people there. There's a lot of assholes. So you just be
especially e-rappers.
yes, a lot. There was a lot of annoying stuff. But well, why'd you go there every day? Usually people say they're
The,
bored.
well, it's a long story for real, like really long. But I'll
Um,
shorten it a bit. Like
yeah.
basically, I was in the server before. Just listen to the name first, and then you can react. Okay?
Okay.
The server I was in before called was called like Eagle server, and
I'm listening.
yeah, Eagle server. The name was Eagle
I remember
server.
the story, but I want to listen to it again.
Like,
I'm not judging you at all right now. Okay,
like I
no.
don't see that eyebrow up.
Oh, it is. My eyebrow just don't have that much muscle flexion. I can't move it up that well.
Wow. So basically, I was there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Until one day, on the Eagle server, I was there. I had like a good thing going for me. Like nobody was toxic there, except for one day. One day, this person out of nowhere was saying, I think like it was an Asian girl. Yeah, it was an Asian girl, mainly Japan because she was like typing in Japanese. She was like saying, "I know where you live," blah blah blah, and stuff. And I just said, "Okay, I'm bored. There's nobody in the Eagles of a VC, so why not just text and say, sup?"
So,
And she said, "I know where you live," and I say, "Okay, I know where you live as well." Like it's lyric, like it's so clearly where you're from. It's literally there. You're speaking Japanese. And this girl asked me where, and I said, "Isn't it Japan since you're speaking Japanese?" This girl literally reported me to a mod and got me banned on the spot.
Whoa.
The fact that I literally told the mod what happened, the mod was like, "No, it literally was a part of doxing." So
What? That's
yeah, I
crazy.
know.
So she used her
Yeah, I
like
know.
privilege of being in the e-girl server. The e-girl herself used her power to abuse
Yeah,
and got you banned. Yo, if the e-girl server hears this right now, unban my boy Teen Sky. He did nothing wrong. That's crazy.
yeah. And then I was wondering, I was bored. I didn't have I like literally very bored, nothing to
Wait,
do.
I have a
Like
question. I
the
have a
Eagle
question.
server was the only servers
Before we
on.
keep
Yeah.
going, because you're in the e-girl server, did you like? Is that why you had a Riz arc? Did you start flirting with all these e-girls?
No,
Be honest. I need to know.
no,
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 bro.
literally no. They were basically only friends. Some of them was friends of mine.
Yeah, you say friends
We
very
just
loosely, bro. Your friends is like, hey, let me call you hey beautiful every morning. Good morning, beautiful
no,
with a heart. Hey friend.
no. Basically friends that you can just say, "Sup,
Friends with
you are
interest. Okay.
dumb." Then we just laugh and whatnot.
So you didn't have a single crush in the e-girl server? A single one? There's gotta be
Surprise,
one.
surprisingly, no.
How? Bro, you
There
keep
were
Riz.
more dudes in the VCs.
There's more guys? And it was called e-girl server.
Yeah, in the VCs. Yeah, there was more guys in the VCs.
What the hell is that about? Why is it called e-girl server?
Well, there's a lot of girls, but they mostly type and rarely come to the VCs. You know how girls are, basically quiet and whatnot. Most of them, though.
Okay. So go on to go by your story. I interrupted. You then decide to go to the Discord public servers.
Well, not yet, actually.
Okay, what next?
I I joined a few other servers, met
Yeah,
a few people, and then said, "Damn, I miss things that I used to be like those friends that I made on the Eagle server, like how they are." And I was looking for a server that's pretty much the same.
yeah.
And that's when I discovered what's its name? This ban or this ban thing?
I don't know.
Like the Discord, like the Discord menu or something like you can see all the servers on.
Oh, yeah, yeah, like discovery page.
Yeah, I think it's called this ban or something.
Okay. What about it though?
So I went on that and I literally just wrote socialize. Like out
Literally.
my mind was empty. I literally just wrote socialize and the first server came up, socialize. I said, okay, let's go in. My hopes was up. I went in. I saw there was a lot of VCs and I said like, hell yeah.
Wow.
Then I started chatting. Yeah.
Wow. That's and then how long you
A
been
week.
in those servers since you met me? Like what were you there for like a whole year?
Nope. Basically a week later I meet you.
Wow, just a week? I was there for like a year before you or two.
Yeah.
I was there a long time
Yeah,
ago.
just a week later after like basically I joined you because I literally just finished annoying a friend, like following them through a server, annoying the hell out of them. Like they know I'm annoying them. They would just leave and just stay in a VC alone, and I just join. They
Wow.
leave and then they yeah.
You're
And when they come
crazy.
back, they look for me. They say, "Where am I?"
That's fair, that's fair.
So
Now look, it all makes sense. It all comes back together and then we're in that VC. And
yeah.
did you have any like Riz arc during your time in Socialize? Like when I wasn't even there?
Hmm. Good question.
Probably.
Probably no.
What?
Most
How?
I don't know. I think it was only in the singing server because I joined the singing server a week before I joined the like
Socialize?
socialize. Yeah,
Okay. And you
like
did
I
you
met.
used to talk to people in that one? Like, did you riz anyone there or no?
Yeah, I did like
Okay,
a
so that's
lot,
where it
a
all started.
lot.
Not the e-girl server, the singing server. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, Sky, you want an artist. You want a singer to be with. Now we know your type.
Hey, hey, it's called being bored out of my mind.
It's not bored, bro. You have a type, and it all makes sense.
Damn. Well, you ain't wrong though. Most of most of the girls in that server was my type. The only problem was they were
Most?
either yeah. The only problem about that server was it was either 10 years older than me
All the
or
girls are 10
5 years
years older than
younger.
you?
Most of them are 10 years over me, and
Bro's
some of
dating
them are
30-year-olds.
yeah. And there was some 20-year-old. There was a few 16-year-olds. Like at that time I was like 15. I was like, what the fuck, man? There's nobody at the same age as me here. Like what
Yeah.
the hell?
And you
Like
were a
I
kid,
was like,
and you're trying to not roast, sorry, riz a 30-year-old? That's crazy. Someone twice her
hey,
age.
actually, they actually work once.
No way. You gotta explain it.
I was I was literally bored. This person was singing, and I just said, hey, nice voice and anything whatnot. Blah blah blah. We started talking. The moment she said her age, I said, damn, why is everybody in this like literally I said it out loud, like, damn, why is everybody in this server older than me? And she was like, how old are you then? I said, are you sure you want to know that?
You
And
said,
she said like,
oh,
yeah.
fuck. And then?
And I said I was 18, and she said like, then that's not a problem in Discord. And I said, nah, I'm lying to you. I can't lie to you right now. I said that I actually 15, turning 16 in like a few weeks.
And then?
And she said like, oh. And she literally just said, how dare you raise me up, you child.
Wow.
Yeah, like in a like
You got called
she said it.
out.
Yeah. And this person was actually pretty nice. Like I still haven't talked to her really.
You have to go back to it. You have to continue your riz arc.
Wow. It wasn't a visa arc. It was like
That's really what it
that's
is. You can't even bullshit
yeah,
me, bro. That was your riz arc.
yeah, pretty
So
much.
it's okay, man. Wow. Now we
Listening to me?
understand our situation. We're mainly for bot banters. I wanted to like get someone's community, right? Uh, I think the
I
community
don't
that
got
we're
one.
talking about is really the Discord community. So that was kind of interesting. I like today's episode, and I didn't think about that. I kind of shied away from streaming, and we talked about the Discord Riz arc and your like the Discord server community more.
Yeah.
Wow. There's these people I need to talk to you about because in Socialize, it was so funny. I'm gonna say the story and I think we're
Yeah.
gonna wrap it up unless we have a few things to say. But there's these guys. They're named Super Gayan 1 and Super Gayan 2, like gay. They put that in their
Yeah.
name, and it's like a Rainbow Goku and the other guy is Rainbow Vegeta. Okay?
Question.
Yes.
There's two types of gays.
No,
Well, the
not
two type
okay.
two meanings of gays.
They're not
There's the
actually
gay.
gay. Listen, they're not
Yeah.
actually gay, but they were speed run dating, and it was so fucking funny. Okay?
Yeah.
So I would
Now I
be in
wanna
a
hear.
call, and I'm not even talking, right? But I'm I try to like see how people act. So even if they say, "Hey, how's it going?" I don't respond right away, or like I mute my mic. Um, so Super Gain One and Super Gain Two, and me and this other person, and then some random person comes and joins the call. So whenever a guy joins the call, they say block, muted, reported, disable video, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, I
No
know
joke,
that.
like every single guy they start shitting on. And I'm like, holy fuck, if they know that I'm a guy, they're gonna shit on me frame one. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just see how it goes. That person leaves the call, next person joins. They're waiting for a girl to join. When a girl joins, they ask her age. If she's below 18, they instantly say, reported, muted, blocked, get the out of the call. They keep saying that. They keep saying that
Yeah.
every time. And then whenever there is a girl, then they ask like, then they hard flirt. Like they both go back and forth, like Riz arcing, like the girl. Like
Acting Riz.
yeah, these guys are crazy, and they were so fast and they're so funny. So I'm like, holy shit, these guys are actually like really fucking funny. So when I wanted to talk, I'm like, hey guys, before you guys mute me, I just want to say I love your profile pictures and you guys are really cool. I like what you guys are doing. I just want to sit here and just listen to it. They're like, yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. You're cool, bro. You're cool. And they also had like soundboard of like the teleport soundboard. Whenever they're about to leave the call to a different call, or like whenever they're like roasting people,
The
they would like use a charging
instant
sound.
transmission.
Huh?
Instant transmission.
Yes, instant transmission sound. They would use that, or they would do all of the stuff like they would do a key blast sound whenever they're roasting people. Like what the hell? Like
Yeah.
they're weird, but it was
Basically
funny.
basically Discord comedians.
Yeah, like being like it sounds cringe and corny talking about it, and you're like, wow, just like two people named Super Gay, but they were like running the server almost. They were like they got they like everyone who showed up got roasted so hard. Then they like kind of like they just left. They couldn't say
Yeah.
anything. I think they actually were getting reported, and they eventually had to make new accounts, and they told me farewell goodbye. So that was kind of like weird and sad, I guess. Like,
Yeah. I bet. Trust me, like you know me.
yes,
You know each other for about 3 years now, and you tell me by yourself, if I was one of the people to join when they were here, do you think I'll be bothered about them, or I'll make them be pissed off?
these guys would have muted you frame one. These guys would have like
Yeah,
saw you and instantly shit on you. No joke. And you would have to take it, or like you
yeah,
would just like they would mute you right after, so you couldn't say anything after to them because they won't hear you. Mute, blog, disable
yeah.
video. They also
But
said
yeah,
unalive
you,
yourself. They're really toxic. Like they're messed up people. Like
yeah,
I'll say that. They were saying like crazy roasts. So
yeah, but you would still hear me though.
I would still hear
You'll
you.
be like, I bet in your mind you'll be like this. What the fuck is this guy saying? Why is he still here?
Oh, you just they would leave the call. That's why they had their instant transmission. They would find another call.
Damn,
They would keep doing it back and forth.
simply damn. There got to be a server that's basically filled with toxic people that like
Mm.
the server is called toxic or something, being toxic and
Yeah,
whatnot.
maybe we gotta join it one day. We should explore like some Discord servers together. Honestly, to
Yeah.
see like what's going on in them. Like you do your own Rizark shit. I don't care about, bro. But like I just want to like
Alright.
see
You're
what.
still going with that, huh?
Hey, I know if I'm not even joking. You rizzed up people in my chat. Can we talk about that?
In your chat, which chat?
Like not even in my chat, even people who I game with. Okay, are we gonna forget about like Overcooked?
Over what?
Overcooked 2?
I don't remember. I don't remember any overclock too.
Yeah, Overclock 2. Sounds like we're
I
about to
think
wrap up.
I think you're I think you're confusing me with another Teen Sky.
Yeah, there's a Teen Sky
Cause,
out there, Teen Sky 3. He was flirting
'cause,
with like
yeah, my
and
Teen Sky is Teen Sky 4.
yeah, Teen Sky 3 was just like he hears a girl voice coming out of my stream because I'm playing with like anybody overcooked, right? And he would flirt with them. Yeah. Crazy, crazy Rizark times.
Yeah, crazy Teen Sky 3 moment, huh?
Yeah, not 4. 4 would never, apparently.
Yeah. 4 will be like, be dead asleep, wake up, turn off the stream, and go straight to bed.
But yeah, guys,
Yeah.
that was pretty much the end of Bot Banters. Teen Sky, would you like to say anything? Any
Hmm.
closing topics or anything you would like to tell anyone?
I like to say to. What would I want to say? Well, let's just say this. Bot benters, I think it's gonna be a big thing in the future, big success.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Especially how it's going right now. Like, I don't even stream that much and I'm here. Like, if you want to be like podcast in a podcast, just hit up. I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it. Like, this is
Nice.
actually my first podcast and stuff.
Oh, cool, cool.
Like, like the sky's the limit. I'll meet you up there because I'm always up there. And don't run away when you see Teen Sky 4 in your VC if you're like if you wear glasses and stuff, you know.
He loves a girl that wears glasses and sings. So if anyone is looking for someone, Teen Sky is asking. Anyways, um,
Yeah.
point is, where can people find you, Teen Sky? We got your Twitch already posted here, but is there anywhere else people can find you?
Well, you can find me on Discord, of course,
Yeah.
but I rarely message talk to people that I pretty much don't know. You can see me on Instagram by using Teen Sky 4, of course, just like Twitch. You
Mm-hmm.
can find me on YouTube, and I think that's pretty much all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll be posting all the links at the description. I also have all my stuff there too. If you guys want to check me out, Sly Absol. I'm just Sly Absol on everything: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, all of that good stuff. TikTok mainly too. But yeah, that was today's, I think, episode 7. Also, to quickly mention, probably this episode and next episode, we're not gonna be having BatPixi on because BatPixi is in vacation. We are still trying to understand if I should be trying to do my own podcast or yada yada. This is probably not going to be in the podcast, but if it is, it is. We're just trying to experiment every little thing. Like, hey, let's just try if this works. Let's try if uh with me Bad Pixie CLW again. Let's try a different opportunity the way we approach things. So any criticism or any suggestions are honestly appreciated. So you can always leave in the comments below. With that being said, take care, guys. Till we see you in the next one.